everyone, and welcome back to another video. So by the time this video goes up on YouTube, it'll be December 26th. So I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Because this video is the last one for 2020, I just wanted to do a short video. I have some new subscribers here on the channel, and so I wanted to do, like a welcome, introduce myself a little bit, tell you what this channel is about, as well what to expect come 2021. So let's get into the video. Alright, so if you're new here, welcome. My name is Robin Ikasaka. I'm the creator behind Beautifully Wander. I started this YouTube channel and my website, beautifullywander.com, back at the end of March. I think it was either the end of March or beginning of April. And so my background is not in photography at all. It is actually in emergency and security management. So I don't have a background whatsoever in photography. So before I started pursuing photography, I worked in an office Monday to Friday doing emergency planning and preparation work for a municipality. And photography for me had always been this idea that I never let myself consider too hard. So whenever I was a kid and I traveled to, Chicago or salmon fishing trips or any of that, I always brought my camera with me and took photos. And so when I entered high school and I was finishing out my grade 12 year, and you have to kind of figure out what you're going to do with your life, I did consider photography at some point, but I wasn't in the mindset at that time to really think about photography as a business, and I didn't really like the fact that I didn't know where my next paycheck would come from and that I wouldn't have a stable income coming in every 2 weeks. So I kind of pushed that thought of photography away, and I of course went to school for emergency management. But then, a couple years down the road, so this is now 2019, we were going to Greece for our 3-week vacation, which was amazing, and I thought about photography again because we were going to be going to this beautiful place and I wanted to be able to pick up photography and take gorgeous photos of Greece. And I kind of convinced myself out of it again, because I think there was always this part of me that wanted to pursue photography professionally, and I had a degree and I didn't want to waste my degree. So, and I at the time really loved my work, and so I, pushed that thought down again. So fast forward, we're now in 2020, and I just let myself do it this time. I decided in the spring to leave my career, leave my job, and pursue photography and just go for it, because at the end of the day, I kind of had to ask myself if I would ever regret not going for it. So I just decided to go for it. So at the end of June of this year, I moved back home to Kelowna, BC to pursue photography. And for the past 6 months, that is what I've been doing. I have been pursuing photography. It's been a journey of, finding sort of my corner and space in the photography world, figuring out what exactly do I really want to photograph, because I do really want to make my photography into a business. I've been trying to figure out, how to make this a business, as well making YouTube videos about the journey and things that I'm learning. So as you could probably already tell from my other videos, I am an Olympus user. I use the Olympus EM1 Mark II. I bought my Olympus back in April, and so that's what I've been primarily using and doing a lot of videos about. As well, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can go find me over at Beautifully Wander. But something that I've really learned in the past 6 months about photography is that there's so much that I love about photography because of how creative I get to be, and that's something that I love to do and I've always been kind of good at, is being creative. But I didn't really get to really showcase that or really use that strength in my previous job. There's a lot about photography I love, but for the past month and a half, I've been feeling very cornered, very restricted when it comes to my photography, and that's not what you want when you're a creative person. So I've just been feeling very cornered, and so this kind of brings me up to my next point of today's video, which is what to expect come 2021. So in 2021, I hope to first find some clarity when it comes to my photography. Like I said earlier, I would like to make a business out of my photography, and in order to do that, I need to figure some things out. So if you read or watch any resource that talks about, building a business or growing or becoming an expert in anything, you need to niche down. And this is really, really difficult for me. Up until this point, I have been shooting mostly landscapes because I love to travel. But probably in the past month and a half, I have been shifting, and I've really been enjoying like more just experimental photography and food photography. This could be because, we are in winter and the days are a lot shorter. So sunrise is like 8 o'clock and sunset is 3:45, 4 o'clock. So we don't get a lot of sunlight, and I do find that does affect my productivity and my mood. As well, we have a lot of overcast, gray, dark skies, which also kind of further affects my mood. And it could also be because we're in COVID that I just haven't been in the same spirit as I was in the summer. So I've decided to give myself grace in 2021 to have some fun with my photography, explore different categories of photography, and just work on some personal projects. So creating content that, lights me up, that brings me joy, but also brings value to you. So I'm really hoping that in 2021, all of this action that I'm going to take is going to bring some clarity to my photography. I also want to produce a lot more like personal marketing content for both my Instagram and my YouTube as well. I want to continue creating Olympus specific videos just because I am an Olympus user. I absolutely love my Olympus, and I want to dig more into what the camera can do, and so I want to continue doing that. There is one specific shift that I am going to intentionally be making come 2021 when it comes to my YouTube and my Instagram, and you've already had a taste of it for December actually, and that is putting out more authentic, relatable content. So it's about not just creating a final product, a final image for you, a final something. It's about documenting the process, documenting the journey, the behind the scenes, showing you the results and the feedback on the results. So you've already kind of seen a taste of that in December with my Christmas food photography video and then my holiday shaped bokeh video. So something like that is something I want to produce more of, showing you more real behind the scenes of, with the holiday shaped bokeh. I didn't get it in the first try. It took me, I think, what did it take me, 5 times until I got the right size of shape for my holiday bokeh. So like that is something that I want to just show more of, is just the journey and the process behind each photo and each video. Hopefully that kind of inspires you to not only create but also document and share what you create. So I'm very excited about the new year. I'm very excited about some of the personal projects that I have planned and all of the new things that I'm going to experiment with. So things like stop motion, using pro capture on the Olympus to do some splash photography. I want to do some photos using like sparklers and try painting with lights. So if you want to continue having fun with photography, tuning into those creations and seeing more about Olympus, then hit that subscribe button below and the bell so you'll get notified when my next video goes up. I'm going to continue striving to hit 1 video a week, posting every Saturday. I'm really looking forward to everything that 2021 entails. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button below. The next time you will see me, it'll be 2021. So I'm so excited about the new year, and I'm so excited to take you all on the journey with me even further and show, everything that I'm learning and everything that I'm experimenting with. So if you want to join the fun, hit that subscribe button, but I'll see you in the new year.